Oh my God, my body hurts. I did that Servios VR game.
You're still sore from that?
I'm still sore. Like I was
like
wondering
4
why
days
my
later.
body hurt the next day so bad. Like it was hilarious. Mari, you would have laughed. So we were at a Servios VR event for Creed.
Rise to Glory.
3?
Rise to Glory.
Oh, okay.
So it's a PlayStation VR game. Great game, super fun.
This is like related to Creed the movie, like the boxing
Yes.
game?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Or the boxing
No,
movie?
it's related to Creed the band. It's their rise to
God.
mediocre success in the music industry.
But you get to rock out as them. It's very cool.
And so like we got invited because we know Amy. And so
Miss Habit.
when we got there, it was funny because they even like they couldn't find us on the list. It's Lasercorn, Soinky, myself, and they couldn't find us on the list. And they're like, oh, you guys are on Amy's list. And we're like, oh, okay. I wonder why we're
like
held separate.
Fitness people and then other people.
Yeah, it was a fitness influencer event.
That's
and then the three of
God.
us.
Dude, it was just like so many buff.
It.
It was like so many buff people and then the three of us.
Yeah, and like people are like, like they're playing the game and everything. So like they're like not undressing, but they're like, taking off their shirt and they've got their workout clothes underneath. And we're just like watching this happen. And then you see the three of us dressed as we always do and just like, jeans and a free shirt we got from a gaming company. And we're like, anything feel weird about this to you guys? As I'm just like eating free chicken meatballs.
The only person eating.
Yes. Like, these meatballs are delicious.
I need to boil this down for a second because what Joven has been sore from for 3 days is punching the air.
Yes.
Shadow boxing, that's real.
But like it was like and it is because like it was my sides that were like cramping up in my shoulders because it's like that motion. Lasercorn's not here to defend himself.
He's probably
beat
doing
Lasercorn.
fine. Actually,
Yeah.
no, that's why he's not here. He's still in bed.
Which
Get up.
wait a second, that we should probably call that out. Lasercorn's not here, so that means we get a guest this week with Noah Grossman.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah.
Hi Noah, how are you? It's been a hot minute since you've been on our podcast last. What have you been up to?
Yeah. Well, bro, you know what I've been up to. I've been playing board games with you guys on little game nights. It's been fun.
True.
We got to play some Marvel Zombicide the other day. That was fun.
Yeah, we beat the hard
present.
campaign. It was so easy, dude. That was like super easy.
We did. That was actually pretty epic. That should have been a video.
It was very
It would have been a
fun.
great video, actually.
Yeah, shout out to Marvel Zombies, a Zombicide game from CMON.
Not only is Noah our guest this week, but he is our first guest for our new podcast format, Podcast Mafia.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys told me to come on and that I might die, so
Yes.
I locked
times,
the door.
possibly.
We've actually, I just got a text message. The hitman is now at your front door, so do well today or things can go wrong. So, Inky, do you want to help the audience out and give them a little rundown on how Podcast Mafia works?
Yeah, so we're just going to be talking the way that we would normally be talking per topic. However, one of us has been messaged with a kill phrase for each other participant in the game. So, for instance, say we're talking about our favorite foods, and one kill phrase to kill Mari might be like, I like hot dogs. So if I say I like hot dogs at some point during the discussion, at the end of the discussion, our old friend OGSoG in the sky will let us know that Mari was in fact killed, and then everyone will have to discuss and find out that it was me, or perhaps I will get away with it. We'll see each time if the killer's able to do it. I think last time the killer succeeded every single time. So,
the
That's
killer has
true.
not been stopped yet. I don't know. Right now it's called Podcast Mafia because that's what we were calling it internally. But, there is like a Mafia game. I almost want to like see, like, coming to you, the audience here. Like, if you have any fun, like, names for this style of show that maybe is a little bit more OGSoG branded, do our jobs for us. Thank you so much. And remember, this is, if you're watching this here on YouTube or if you're listening on Spotify for free, there is an extended video version of this show on our Patreon where we have 4 rounds and a little like mini game to kind of like palate cleanse all of the killing that we do. So if you'd like to watch all the rounds of this Mafia style game, check out our Patreon where we also have extended videos of our other content along with some React videos and some other fun tiers for you to check out. We've got a link down below in the YouTube video, so check that out. But should we Noah, do you feel comfortable? Or do you think you get how to play this game?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm ready for it.
All right, great. So let's go ahead and turn off our cameras in the Discord so we don't see anything. You're going to want to check your Discord messages because OGSoG's disciple, producer Paco, has sent out whether we are the killer for the round or if we are a puny mortal. So if everyone has seen their message, have we all gotten our messages? Do we feel good?
Yes.
I have
Yes.
gotten the message from OGSoG.
Message
Great.
received.
All right, let's see who, if anyone, may die this evening.
Who was that?
Why did you
You can tell.
like a court jester?
So as
A
we
ghost
record,
of the manor.
It sounded like someone that was introducing community theater.
I hate how accurate that actually sounds. Some of you, why don't you put on like an 8-minute timer just so we don't go too far over or something.
Yeah, sure, you're right. Let me pull up a timer real quick.
But at the time of recording this podcast, the Super Mario Brothers movie has not yet come out. I know that we're all excited to see what Illumination Studio does with a video game movie. But what I want to talk about is I'm personally hoping that there is a post-credit scene that starts to open up like a bigger universe, like a Super Smash universe kind of thing. But I want to open the door here for other Nintendo properties that we think would make for fantastic films. Not necessarily just expanding on the Super Mario Brothers movie, but what Nintendo property do you think would make for a really good movie?
I'm starting the timer right now.
I like how you said film though, because now I'm like, oh, it has to be cinema. Like,
Yes, with the fantastic acting and precise writing.
Joaquin Phoenix as Mario.
Oh, but for reals, that would be a treat. To kind of kick things off, I would like to mention how I think that F-Zero GX specifically, and I say GX hoping that's the right one, they aren't too clever with their titles. The F-Zero game on the GameCube had a pretty great story, which gave you objectives to complete during races, whether it was destroying people or surviving or rocks falling down. I think that there is enough of a universe to expand on in the F-Zero world that you could tell a cool story that very much feels like the games, but also gives you a lot of freedom. Because I think that's what makes for a successful adaptation when it comes to video games. I think that if you are able to expand on the universe that's already kind of set there for you, like it's a bigger sandbox. And I think F-Zero gives you a lot there. Like, I know a lot of people might want to see like a Legend of Zelda, but like, how do you give Link a talking voice without it being a little weird?
You use Ryan Gosling, who says nothing at all, and that's all you need.
Actually, okay,
Wow.
I hope that's your answer because that is a good way to do it. Ryan Gosling as Link.
Wait, all
Link.
right.
With no dialogue.
Real quick, who are some characters from F-Zero? The only is Captain Falcon. Is that what he's from? I forget.
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
Captain Falcon. You've also have Samurai Gordo. There's like this.
Samurai Gordo, that's really a character.
I have
That's
to
a
double check
ridiculous
his
name.
name because
They
I
have
don't-
to change that. If that's going to be in a movie, the name is changed. You can't. First name cannot be Samurai.
Samurai Gordo? No way. You made that up. You had to have made that up.
F-Zero.
I'm
let me
googling
see.
it right
It's
now. Samurai Gordo.
Samurai Zero. No.
Gordo the Gruesome? No, that's Samurai Jack.
Zero character.
What is happening?
This
Samurai
you guys
Goro.
Google-
brain just-
Goroh. Is
Well,
the
you guys
pilot
Google,
of
I'm
the
gonna hop
Fire
in.
That's
Stingray.
Goro.
Goroh.
I know nothing about the F-Zero story, but I imagine that there's going to be a lot of drama, kind of like the F1 series on Netflix.
Yes.
A lot of like driver drama where
I don't
somebody wants
even
to be like.
F1 racing, but like that Netflix doc was really cool.
I think that's how most people. This is why F1 is getting really popular in the United States right now, which is why they're adding a bunch of races in the US, like in Vegas. But yeah, I think that Netflix series did it for everyone. But yeah, I want some like drama between Captain Falcon and Samurai Gordo.
Personally, my
That can't
favorite
be a
character
good name.
was my favorite character was Biorex. It's like this reptilian green T-Rex racer. Like the characters are great. There's a
Does
lot
he wear a
of
space
story.
helmet? I imagine him wearing a space helmet.
He doesn't wear a space helmet because
Wow.
he's no chump. He doesn't need the
Disappointed.
protection.
Yeah.
Just a reptile that can race in
But
space
drive.
without a helmet?
Like the characters are just so cool. I think there's Fox McCloud, who's named after the Star Fox character, but is the human version of the character. So again, we can start to see some spin-offs into a Star Fox world.
You've been going for 3.5 minutes, sir.
Okay, I'm done. F-Zero, give me that movie. Give me that game. Just make it so.
Wait, are you seeing this? Hold on. I gotta say, is this live action or a cartoon that you're seeing?
I would stay with like Illumination Studios. Like give them everything moving forward.
See, I was imagining live action, so now it makes more sense what you're suggesting.
Yeah, I was seeing Christian Bale as Captain Falcon, so this is different.
Okay, I don't hate that either. I don't hate that.
Okay, my answer. So it's funny. I was originally going to go with Star Fox, but then I had this great idea. What if there was a Dr. Mario movie, but it was an actual hospital drama?
Procedural?
Yeah. Like all of the little the Koopas or whatever are coming in injured from other Mario bouncing on them or something, and Dr. Mario's running around the ER trying to fix everyone. I just want to see it. I just want to see this movie. I think it would be hilarious. Dr. Mario.
Wow.
I don't really have.
I do love the idea of a Mario multiverse set of films, and so this is like that Mario.
Yeah, and he's so pissed. Oh, he's like really pissed off at the other Mario because the other Marios get like making all this work for him while he's running around giving the Koopas IV drips and stuff.
Like, I get it, they're the enemies, but we have to save them.
Wow, it's like a weird like mash going on.
Yeah, it's like a war story because like, he can do no harm. Hippocratic oath. He's got to save everyone that comes in the door. So yeah, Dr. Mario.
That's kind of interesting.
That is interesting. I like that.
I want to suggest a live action Metroid game, live action Metroid movie.
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
That is accurate.
Hell
But
yeah.
something that kind of feels like something like Gravity, where you just really feel alone in space, and like she's trying to just discover her past. What is going on with these aliens that have like infested maybe a spaceship? Maybe it's a little Dead Spacey. Maybe it's kind of horror. Who knows? But I think that could do actually pretty well.
I was just going to say, before you said Dead Space, taking Gravity and mixing that with Alien, the first of its franchise, where it was just the one thing, and Sigourney Weaver, like, going around this spaceship, like, there's something there.
Could be cool.
Who would play Samus?
Oh my goodness. That's hard. I don't think they have to be blonde, but I do think that you want someone popular. You don't Scarlett Johansson it. We're not doing a Ghost in the Shell again.
I was going to say, do you Brie Larson it? Like, I know she's got Captain Marvel, but she might actually make for a great Samus Aran.
I think, unfortunately, that's the easy pick. I don't think I've ever seen her be able to do what hopefully she could with this role.
I do have a question, though, because, we're talking live action, and if there's a star as, playing Samus, like, isn't that like they would have to be like Zero Suit or something? Because I feel like if they have the suit on the whole movie, then you're never going to see their face.
First off, I can't remember his name. Carl Urban as Dredd did it right. Fantastic actor, good name, never took off the helmet. It's my biggest pet peeve. Stop taking off your helmets in superhero and like character when you're not. Even Pedro Pascal. Yeah, even Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Like, he's taken his helmet off a couple times, but when he did, I was like, all right, I'm okay with this.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Do you know if Carl Urban was that him the whole time, or was it just his voice and it was like an extra walking around?
Oh no, it was definitely him. I'm sure he had a stunt double as well, but because it was a great action film. But no, that was Carl Urban, and he was even like, yeah, we don't take off the helmet. This is Dredd.
I agree with you, but I feel like some producers are wary. Like, I know that the reason they didn't do Spores in the Last of Us show was they didn't want everyone wearing gas masks, like in all those situations.
Right. I also feel like it's also because of Mandalorian, and I feel like people would just meme the hell out of the fact that like Pedro Pascal just keeps getting like helmets on his head.
Yeah.
They'd call him out like Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, mine would be I just want to see more and more of Charlie Day in anything. I'm a big Charlie Day fan, and so this would be a Luigi's Mansion movie, kind of like a PG-13 horror movie. I guess it doesn't have to be live action, even though I would love to see Charlie Day as Luigi. But yeah, I think it would stay within the Mario universe.
That's a good idea.
It's definitely a good follow-up. Like, if we're going down that route, like a Mario is Missing movie as well for Charlie Day into his Luigi Mansion trilogy of films would be cool. Just proving he doesn't need Mario to be great.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
All right.
That's
classic
GameCube.
Disney. I
That's
guess
GameCube game, yeah.
you guys know Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion is just like unbelievably great. If you made it feel like Haunted Mansion, if it was live action, I think that would be cool. Like,
Are you
Luigi and his
talking about
friends.
the Eddie Murphy Disney movie? Haunted
Yes, I'm talking
Mansion?
about the Eddie Murphy Disney movie.
And you're also saying that it's great in the same sentence. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. So when I say,
You don't
"Oh my
think Haunted
God,
Mansion
you're
is
wrong,"
great?
I do not, sir. And it doesn't help that it came out, I think, the same year as Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's just like being held to like this impossible
right.
bar.
I hate to cut us off, but that has been about 10 minutes now. So let's.
I didn't think that we were going to get into a heated conversation about Haunted Mansion.
I'm upset. I'm actually upset hearing that about. I'm not remembering it. It never happened.
All right.
If Noah is dead, I know that Joven is the killer.
It's time now for Secret OGSoG to reveal who died, if anyone.
As you power off your Nintendo Entertainment System, you look around and you notice that Joven has been killed.
What?
Good.
You can't kill
Become a
the
ghost at the Haunted Mansion.
Guess
right,
he was
everyone-
wrong about Haunted Mansion.
Everyone that is still alive, turn your cameras on. All right. Well, Joven has died. Joven's camera is on for some reason, even though he's a dead man. So
you to
if
see
you could
me.
just lie back and maybe.
I want you to
draw-
look into the eyes of the person that you killed.
I see dead person.
All right. Someone want to kick things off? I can kick things off with my thoughts.
Okay.
Okay.
The two things that stuck out for me were one, Mari's asking, is it live action? Because to me, that seems like a topic appropriate saying that also, could be a trigger. But then the other thing that stuck out was Noah saying classic Disney. So I feel like I need to hear other people's thoughts first, but those were the only two things that stuck out to me.
Okay, I will admit classic Disney did stick out, because remember, it's Illumination, and that's Universal, it's not Disney. But I was thinking about the Haunted Mansion, because I just like that movie. Mari was only, Mari didn't talk as much as you, Sohinky, and I know I'm not the killer. So my thoughts is it could be you, but you have a good point. Mari did ask, is it live action at the beginning? I think it might be you, Sohinky.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I'm a big dummy, and I wasn't really thinking about red flags, and not really listening, I gotta be honest. But I'm just going off of what I think OGSoG would do. I just don't think OGSoG would pin the guest as Mafia in the first round. So I'm just gonna go with Sohiki, and I know I'm a foolish mortal. What can I say? So I am. So yeah, I think it's Sohiki.
Okay. Well, it sounds like I'm the only one nominated, other than I'm nominating Mari. So
Congratulations.
So let me take a moment to defend myself. I don't really think anything I said in my answer could have possibly stuck out as a trigger word. I was just talking about serious Dr. Mario, which
That's true.
I mean, I don't really know that Paco would have written a serious Dr. Mario prompt. But yeah, I'm a foolish mortal, sadly, and I really hope Mari doesn't get away with this because now I'm kind of leaning towards Mari.
Wow. But it could also be me.
It could be you.
You killed
Ghost.
yourself. Joven killed himself.
no.
That's it. I'm changing my vote. Joven killed himself. That's what happened.
Mari, your rebuttal.
My rebuttal is I didn't pay attention. I just gotta say, I wasn't paying attention. I was just listening to these answers, and the answers were fun. And I just don't think it's the guest. I just don't think it's Noah. There's no way that OGSoG would be like, let's pin it on the guest
It's a
first
little-
round. It's and I know I'm a foolish mortal, so.
Just a little
right.
bit of a weak argument, but
Yeah,
anyways.
some strong rebuttals there. But let's go ahead and everyone just shout out who you think it is for your final votes.
I'm immortal.
Okay, I'm sticking with Mari for mine. I think I nailed it.
I'm sticking with Sohinki.
Noah, the tiebreaker, Noah, our first guest here. You're gonna be the nail, the figurative
Go for
nail in this literal coffin. Who
First
are you
round?
killing? Yeah.
Who do I think did it? I think it was you, Joven. I think you forgot what you were supposed to do, and I think you accidentally killed yourself. That's what I think
OGSoG
happened.
killed me for messing everything up.
If that's your real answer, we did say that a 3-way tie would go to the ghost. So
There you go.
No, are you landing on me for your final answer? Are you taking the
My
safe
final
approach?
answer is you, Job, and you did it. You're trying to frame us.
My guess, I would actually go with Mari. I think it's Mari based on, so Hinky kind of rushed through his answer based on time allotted for the topic, and I don't think he worked in what he had to. I don't know what the as we call it, the phrase that slays was that Mari said, but metagaming it, I
Joven
think it's Mari.
coined that, Noah. It's very embarrassing.
Okay, I was like, I liked it until you gave that response, Mari.
all right, final votes are in. It is time to reveal who, in fact, the secret OGSoG Mafia was. Paco.
You fools!
The killer was, in fact, Sohinki.
The killer wins again! Jeez. I blame Noah. Noah should could have committed to an answer.
The phrase that slays was, I just want to see it. Dr. Mario's running around the ER trying to fix everyone. I just want to see it. I just want to see this movie.
Wow, that was good.
All right, producer Paco getting a little vanilla on some of these prompts here.
That was good.
I just want to see it.
Hey, if you're watching this episode here on YouTube, what are you doing? You're missing so much stuff over on patreon.com/OGSoG. You know who's enjoying that stuff? These people. I don't know which side it's on. It depends which way they flip the camera. But some people that you're seeing their names right now are really enjoying our content. We have a lot of fun stuff over there. Extended cuts. We do shout outs every month. We answer your questions, your burning questions that you may have. So consider supporting us on Patreon. And as always, praise OGSoG.